Hey everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach. We're talking about all things rock, hard rock, and heavy metal. And on tonight's episode, we have the brand new single called Seasons from Croatian sensation Jelusick. But before we get into it, guys, please like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss another epic episode of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach. All that and more when the Metal Coach returns. Coming up next. Welcome back to the show, everyone. I am your host, Steven, the Metal Coach Holley. Tonight we are breaking down the track Seasons, the new explosive track from Croatian rock powerhouse Jelusick. So let's get started and let's meet the band. On vocals, keyboard, and a little bit of guitar work, you have a great musician, Dino Jelusick. On guitar, you have Ivan Keller. On bass, you have Luka Brodaric. And on drums, you have Mario Lepoglavitz. I hope I said that right. So no more talk. Let's get into the rock. Let's go.
I was down, feeding off all your energy, stuck inside promises of yesterday. I was rushed into different state of mind. You grow fast when you put your fears aside. Still I'm trying to find the reasons. Still trying to forgive all my cold demons. But still I'll try to fight the reasons why I'm born to lose again. Your light has survived these seasons.
Man, this track so far is freaking brilliant. It's killer. I'm hearing a little Symphony X, maybe a little bit of Dream Theater, maybe a little hint of Whitesnake. I'm telling you, man, this is an epic, anthemic, mid-up-tempo rocker that has so many layers and parts to it. It just feels epic. So let's break this track down Metal Coach style. Let's go. Okay, let's go ahead and start out our breakdown today. We'll talk about the vocals and guitar work and keyboard work of Dino Jelusick. Man, he is brilliant. His vocals remind me of a mix of Dio and David Coverdale. And on this track, man, he just totally delivers. I love how in the verses his tone is kind of restrained but textured. Very intimate sounding with a little bit of rasp. And then when he hits that chorus, man, he just goes into full-on power mode and his vocals soar, which just gives the track a little bit more intensity and depth to if that makes sense. And then what I think that really sets him apart is his ability to blend soul, metal, and melodic rock into something really special. And I think another thing that he doesn't get a lot of credit for is his guitar work and his keyboard work. And I think he adds that to this track too. And he really gives an epic performance with that acoustic piece on the 12-string that he plays at the beginning and throughout the track. Just really gives some extra layers to it. And then he throws in the keyboard works that really just add depth and feeling to the track and just make it even more epic. Just a brilliant musician. Great job. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the chorus because, man, it is a hook fest and it is memorable and sing-along worthy, man. This is one of those songs that just sticks in your head. The chorus is hooky because of the way it was built. The melody opens up into wide intervals, giving it just that anthemic lift and feel to it. It is framed by smart harmonies that are stacking on top of the rhythm changes and the support. And it's not overshadowed. And then the vocals really hit hard. I just think it is perfect for a hooky chorus. It will be on repeat in your head after every listen. It is already stuck in my head. I keep singing it over and over and over, and it's going to be a hard one to get out of my head later on. It is that good, and that's what makes up a good hook and a good chorus. Man, this is a brilliant track. Let's go check out some more, and I'll come back and I'll give you my thoughts and break some more of this down metalcore style. Let's go. Man, this track just keeps on getting better and better with every segment we listen to. This, to me, is just a brilliantly put together track with brilliant musicianship at all levels. Saying that, let's go ahead and start talking about the rhythm section of Luka Brodaric on bass and Mario Lepogalovitz on the drum. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Let's get into it right now. Okay, let's go ahead and start out by talking about Brodaric's bass work, and I think it is super strong here, and it's really good. His bass lines are technical, and he is not just playing root notes. He's carving out some killer melodic space under the guitars and under the drums and creating a really tight groove. I love how his tone is thick, which adds a ton of depth to the bottom end of the mix, and man, he really stands out in this track, and he's just done a brilliant job. I love it. Lepogalovitz is a great hard rock drummer. His drumming is tight. His snare and kick patterns shift subtly between sections, guiding the track's momentum. He uses ghost notes and quick tom fills for texture, giving the song its dynamic pulse without ever stepping out too far. Just a brilliant job done by this rhythm section. Man, this is a great song. Let's go ahead and finish up the track. I'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts and break the rest of it down metalcore style. Let's go. Man, just a straight up killer track. Man, what a song. I love it. I'm blown away by how good it just continued to get from segment to segment. And man, I'm telling you what, that last part was probably my favorite, just from that when you go right into that second part and you get that harmonized vocals by all the band. It is just fabulous. It just, the music swells and it's great. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the guitar work from guitarist Ivan Keller. Keller keeps the guitar work tasteful and song-serving. The verse riff is syncopated and tight with more rhythm elements than lead parts. But when he does his solo parts, man, I totally get a Zakk Wylde feel at times. And especially when he opens up with those sustained bends, those tasteful vibrato, and those modal phrasing that just walks the line between classic rock and modern progressive metal. Man, I think he's a great guitar player, and he really shows how good he is from the technical side and the way he blends his melody with his riffs and his solo parts. It's just brilliant. I love it. Just a well-crafted, emotional, weighted guitar playing, and I love it. Just brilliant. Good stuff. So why does Seasons by Jelusick work? Because it builds. Every part connects to the next piece with purpose. There's tension, release, and space for each instrumentation and each player to shine. It's got a big production value without losing the feel. You can tell the band writes as a unit, not just stacking parts together. That's cohesion, and that's rare, and it is brilliant in my opinion. Good stuff. So guys, what do you think of the new track called Seasons by Jelusick? Drop your thoughts in the comments section. I want to hear your take, and I want to hear your favorite moments. Guys, before you leave today, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss another epic episode of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach. We're building this channel brick by brick with pure metal in your voice, and I need to hear from you. Also, guys, please let me know what you would like for me to react to in the future episodes so I can get started on them. Guys, if you love what I'm doing on the channel and you want to keep this thing rocking and rolling, go check out my merchandise store. Go pick up something cool to rep the channel and post some pictures on the comment section. I can see you wearing it. Also, guys, don't forget to check out my brand new membership plan for special perks at only $3 a month. It goes directly back into the channel so I can continue to spread the love of heavy metal and hard rock throughout the world. Guys, I want to thank you for joining me tonight. And as always, guys, remember to keep it fun, keep it metal, crank up something loud today, keep that metal flame burning, and never let anyone make you feel afraid. Take care, guys. Keep it metal. I'll see you soon.